I know Joe Biden, for 4 decades. I didn't know until the last 5 years that he's a thoroughly evil man.
Yeah.
He's not just a bad man. He's not just a crooked politician. Deep down in his soul, there's a great darkness. You would not treat your grandchildren the way he does. You'd not make your son into a degenerate drug addict for your benefit. Whatever you can say about Donald Trump, well, look what a nice family he brought up.
Well, it takes one vampire to know one, I guess. Deep down in his soul was a great darkness.
There's a great darkness.
He's known Biden for 4 decades and only in the last 5 years realized how deeply bad of a man he was. To paraphrase Rudy Giuliani, doesn't make you terribly great of a judge of character, does it? Perhaps we should ignore your opinion on somebody else when it takes you 35 years to realize what someone is like. Also, what you're saying is complete political garbage, because he went on to say this about Donald Trump.
This is why I love him. I mean, he's a very, very good man, and I could cry sometimes with what they do to him. Not so much even politically, because he can handle it, what they do to him personally.
Yeah.
Because personally, there's no comparison between him and the thwarted, almost Satan-like guy in the White House.
You think Donald Trump is a very, very good man? Nobody buys that. Even his supporters are like, well, he's crazy, says a lot of insane things and lies, but I like his policies, or I like that he says what he thinks and doesn't say normal political garbage. Nobody's like, what I love about Trump, he's just a deeply, very good man. No one's ever said it, except you. Vampire Giuliani, a man who leaks brain juice from his own head. You know what I'm talking about. Who gives important speeches outside of dildo factories. You know what I'm talking about. Man who himself's been married 3 times and almost got caught exposing himself to an actress in a Borat movie. And is speaking about the man who was married 3 times himself, Donald Trump, and recently buried his ex-wife at his golf course. For tax reasons. And there's probably classified documents buried in there with her. I didn't say it, but maybe look into it. But, good man raises a good family, right? Never any legal troubles there. Roll it.
We are following new developments this morning at the civil fraud trial here in New York against Donald Trump, his company, and 2 of his sons. Don Jr. is scheduled to take the stand today, followed by his brother Eric, and next week their sister Ivanka, and Donald Trump himself are expected to testify under oath.
It's clearly a sign of a good family that supporters of Donald Trump clearly believe that Donald Trump children would be great. Like, say, Don Jr., the man named directly after Donald Trump. Donald Trump Jr. would be a great president, probably, right?
Donald Trump Jr., do you think he would be a good candidate should the former president not be able to stand?
No, not at all.
But do you think Don Jr. would make a good president?
No, I don't. I don't think he's lovable to be a president candidate.
You don't think that Donald Trump Jr. is lovable, but you believe Donald Trump Maine is lovable? Oh boy, I'm confused. I get more confused every day. Come be confused with me, won't you? At Ben Gleib on Instagram. I am Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. I'm gonna try to sleep this one off.